I think the question that we all need to ask ourselves after tuning into SmackDown, tuning into Raw, but specifically SmackDown, because SmackDown right now, it's becoming very uninspiring and very hollow. And I don't tune in to watch it live. I catch the clips on YouTube because it saves me a lot of time. But what I see on the clips lately on SmackDown, these past few weeks, I have not been impressed with the show that SmackDown is becoming. And the question that I tend to ask myself is, what did this show accomplish? What did SmackDown actually do for me as a viewer? What was being progressed? What stories were being developed? Did I come out of this show wanting to tune in to see next week? Wanting to see what's going to happen with so-and-so next week? And I didn't get that feeling at all. When I look at Raw, Raw has more going on in terms of storytelling. When it comes to their main event scene, they got a lot going on in their main event scene, the mid-card, the women's division. They got a little something going on with the tag team division. Really not much. And on SmackDown, the main event scene to me is dry. It's uninspiring. I don't look forward to see Cody Rhodes as the WWE champion, if I'm just being honest. I don't look forward to seeing John Cena, babyface, superhero John Cena, come out to the ring and begin his pandering to the crowd. I don't enjoy that. That's not my cup of tea. I don't care for him and Logan Paul. I don't care for Brock Lesnar and John Cena. Did we go back to original John Cena too soon? Yeah, we did. It was too damn soon. I get why they did it, but they could have prolonged the heel run a little bit longer, preferably till he retires. But whatever, I don't book the show. You know what I'm saying? John Cena's run is pretty much whatever it is that he wants to do. And he more likely wanted to work with Brock Lesnar. I don't know if that's true or not. Who really knows? The only person that's actually interesting when it comes to the main event scene is Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre seems like the only person that actually cares about what he's doing. He's the only real wrestler right now in the WWE that keeps shit real. I like Drew McIntyre. I've always been a fan of Drew McIntyre. Because anything that he does, it's always going to be good. Right? His stuff with CM Punk, to me, will go down as one of his best feuds, his best work ever in his whole career. The tag team division is a lot better. Way better than Raw's tag team division. They got a lot of great tag teams right now on SmackDown. The problem is, there's not much of a story. There's not much of a concrete, I really need to see this type of feud with any tag teams. You got great tag team matches. That's about it. The division itself is stacked, but there's not much. There's not much to really lean into with the tag team division, except the fact that they can put on these great tag team matches, and that's about it, right? The mid card. Why is Solo Sikoa taking pinfalls when he's a U.S. champion? I get that they're leaning more into Solo being a leader, leading a whole faction. They want to lean into his comedic side, having him be more goofy in the ring. They want to tap into a more, lighter side of Solo. But the problem with that is taken away from what he originally was when he first came in. He was pretty much that badass, that no-nonsense type of cat. He was the silent type. Wouldn't say anything. He let his actions speak for itself. Man of few words. That's what Solo was. And now we moved away from that. They can still have Solo be somewhat comedic, but he needs to be more serious if the audience is going to take him more serious. He's a U.S. champion. Why is he being dogged out by Jacob Fatu every week? Why is he being pinned by Sami Zayn now? I mean, it's ridiculous, man. There's no protection of mid-card champions. There's no reason why Solo should be losing. He should be a dominant US champion. Okay? The MFTs, as a group, I have no care in the world to even watch them. I'm trying to figure out, what is the point of this faction? Am I supposed to take these guys serious? Are these guys just being built up, existing for the sole purpose to get Jacob Fatu over, so Jacob Fatu could just annihilate them all and call it a day? I mean, there needs to be something more with SmackDown, right? There's nothing to get yourselves interested into, because the show in itself, it feels dry. It's more of a rinse, wash, repeat type of formula that's put into these shows. How often are we going to see 6-man tag team matches on main event? Bring back Teddy Long to announce a 6-man tag team match, right? Have MFT take on a variation of Jacob Fatu, Jimmy, Sami Zayn, add in another person into the mix, who knows, right? Or tag team match, tag team variation, a singles match variation. I mean, it's the same stuff. It's gonna be the same stuff every week. I'm not expecting anything different, because it's lazy writing, it's lazy booking that has corrupted SmackDown. So it's like, you got your bright areas, of course you do, but the show overall, it's lacking in urgency. It's lacking in pure entertainment. It's lacking in so many ways, man. I mentioned the bright spots of SmackDown, and really the bright spots when it comes to the women's division is Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green, to me, is the MVP of the SmackDown women's division. The only thing that's interesting, the only person that's entertaining is her. I like what they're doing with the Secret Service. I like how Chelsea Green is presented. She is very interesting to watch. And I think it's time to give her that title push, make her a contender for the women's championship. She should already be facing Tiffany Stratton. Like, that should be her next challenger, right? She's a perfect heel that can get heat, right? Have Piper Niven, have Alba Fire do all her dirty work, and she takes the easy way out, right? The perfect heel to just cheat, to, take the easy way out to win, and her character, it's best suited to be a women's champion right now, because she's always going to have help. She'll take cheap shots and whatnot. She's entertaining on the mic. She's digestible to listen to on the mic. Her character has always been good. It's progressive. Head and shoulders above every other woman on the roster, in my opinion. I watched Tiffany Stratton long enough to know she ain't it. She is not it. She's passable, but being passable is not meeting the standard. It's not going to cut it, right? It's either got to be Chelsea Green or Bianca Belair that takes the title off of Tiffany Stratton. Her title reign is becoming boring. It's like, are we gonna once again give Nia Jax a title match when she's been beaten by Tiffany Stratton 3-4 times already? We don't care to see that match. They're having Jade look kind of silly in these backstage segments. I don't know what they're doing with Jade Cargill. It's not really adding up. It's just like, what are we doing? What are we even trying to accomplish? I understand we're in a slow period after SummerSlam, but it's like, at this point, we just gotta start expecting these shows to not even be that good anymore, unless we're on the build up to a WrestleMania, right? But even a SmackDown or Raw episode on the build up to a WrestleMania, it's a hit or miss. It ain't gonna always hit, and these shows be missing nowadays. So there's nothing interesting that's happening right now. From the main event scene, the mid-card, the women's division, tag team division is probably the best division right now. Because SmackDown actually knows how to book their tag team division from a wrestling standpoint. But I don't know about a storyline perspective. I guess they're trying to tell some type of stories, but let me say this. These stories that they're trying to do, they're trying to put out, they're not that good. The stories are not that good, man. The feuds are not good. SmackDown right now is lacking urgency. It's just lacking a whole lot. And they better get their act together. Creative team better get their act together. We saw Unreal. We saw how the creative process be going down. It's like, is that the best y'all can come up with? The show that we saw on SmackDown last night, you got to be thinking to yourself, is that the best that y'all can do? Is that the best shit y'all can come up with in a creative meeting? Y'all be having a creative meeting, and this is the best show that y'all can put out. Really. It's like there's no point of even tuning in to watch SmackDown.